Hello, hello, vaccination monkeys and alternative medicine junkies, and all those who smoked way too much cannabis this morning and should probably just go back to bed. This is Monica's Ghost. And today, our first subject of matter, our first critique of business, is going to be somebody referred to as Monica's Entity on Facebook. Now, there are several Monica's Entities on Facebook pages. If you go in, it's the one that's got the little check verified next to it. I'll warn you now, sometimes it disappears and comes back, which we'll discuss at the end of this video quickly. But basically, the first person that we're looking into, she is from Australia. Her name is Monika Milka. She owns 2 businesses, and we are going to be critiquing whether or not she has a professional bearing, whether or not she can be trusted, and whether or not the services that she claims to provide are worthy of our perusal, and which one of these is, if any of them, services that she claims to provide, have any medical benefit whatsoever. As I've said before, and I will say it nauseum, this page is not big pharma against the little alt medicine. I believe in alt medicine. I believe there are several things out there that work, but it's based on each human, their size, whether they're a child or an adult, and what works for each person and what doesn't work for each person. And in the case of snake oil salesmen and their faith healing, I think that Monica's Entity is a beacon of light to shine upon all other snake oil salesmen in the world. And I think that we will be able to show you why. So first thing I'd like to show you is the Facebook business page terms of service, that when you push the little terms of service at the bottom when you create a page, this is what you're agreeing to. Now, I understand that when you just start your Facebook page, so that you can show people, how stupid you acted after you drank copious amounts of wines, or how you taught the dog to shove cheese up his nose, or, how you, took 25,000 pictures of your grandkids ad nauseum to the point where I could, if I saw them on the street, I thought they were my own grandkids. That's totally different. Most people don't check those terms of service. We just check the little box and we say, fuck it, and if we get in trouble, we get in trouble. However, when you run a business, usually that's what feeds your face. So you try to make sure that you've checked all the P's and Q's. At least I do. And I read the business terms of service. Yes, I know that makes me a geek and a nerd, whatever. So having had read these terms of service, I remembered reading that, well, your junk that you throw out there, it basically belongs to Facebook as well as yourself and anybody else who wants to fuck with it, as long as your page is up on Facebook. So I went to section 2, paragraph 4. When you publish content or information using the public setting, it means that you are allowing everyone. Ooh, should we have some sound effects? Everyone, dun dun dun, including people off of Facebook, to access and use that information and to associate it with you, i.e. your name and profile picture, and they should have here at the end, you stupid person. Pay attention. Read this. But they don't, because they're kind like that, and they have community policies. Well, it would seem that Monica's Entity did not read these things, which is the first point of non-professionalism I'd like to point out. Because in her long description on the Monica's Entity page, which I once again and will ad nauseum behoove, implore, trying to think of some more words, haven't had enough coffee, I will implore you to go read it all, read every single little section. It's a joy to behold. But in her long description, you do not have my permission to utilize any of my profile information or any content contained herein, including blah, 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 blah. Let her burp out all that she wants, because you know why? It doesn't matter, Monika. Because what happened is that you checked the term of services. So you cannot strictly forbid me from disclosing, copying, distributing, disseminating, or taking any other action against me, right? with regard to this profile and the contents herein. Because as long as I say I got it from Monika's entity, I have the right to disseminate it. Okay? Which is what I'm doing right now. Because it is a public business page. And we will be disseminating your information over the next, I don't know how long, we haven't decided yet, until we figure out critically if we believe that you are a business page with some professionalism and that you are disseminating important alternative medications, or if you are just, well, screwing with people. Herein is another section of Monika's long description, which I didn't highlight because by itself is already pretty much highlighted with the big letters. And I just want to point out, for those who know me by my other YouTube moniker, I'm a tinfoil hat type person. I love that stuff. But this was the most unintelligible, most crazy, most paranoid thing I think I've read on a professional website. It would seem that Monika believes that the hackers... No, I guess I read that wrong. Gee, it'd be nice if she used some decent grammar. Apparently she thinks the Department of Homeland Security, CIA, United Anonymous Network, Anonymous College of Activism... No, wait a minute. United Non-Anonymous Network doesn't like the Department of Homeland Security or the CIA. But wait a minute. Anonymous Global Network, stop all posers, but wait a minute. Do I make my point? I think somebody has lost their beans. I think that one of the things we have to point out in professionalism is that, well, you have to be sane. Just a thought. And I would say that this right here speaks to her sanity and to her professionalism more than anything else that I've pointed out today. And professionalism is the top of your game. It is the first, it is the point on the iceberg that is your business. How you project yourself is sometimes massively more important than the product that you are promoting or the product that you have created and then are disseminating. And we will get into that as well. You guys have a great day.